As unusual as this may sound, numerous eyewitness reports have confirmed an active ruin guard presence in this area.
Tem uma criança aqui? Que porra é essa, velho?
Just humor me in front of Tooser, if you would be so kind. Give me another 10 seconds, Tooser. Still hiding.
Huh. Now who's the cheater? All right, 10 seconds, that's it.
Fala galera, como é que vocês estão? Tudo bem? Aqui é o Cezinho, bora para mais um episódio da nossa série de Genshin Impact. Se você não conheceu o nosso canal, já desce aqui, já se inscreve, deixa um like, deixa um comentário e sempre que você puder compartilhar o canal eu vou ser muito grato. No episódio de hoje a gente vai dar continuidade naquelas missões lendárias que estavam ficando um pouquinho para trás e a gente vai fazer a missão lendária do Childe hoje. Ela acontece aqui em Valeeeeu e ela começa aqui embaixo, vamos ver.
Be on your guard, traveler. Now is no time for sightseeing.
Oh, why's that? Has something happened?
Yes. As unusual as this may sound, numerous eyewitness reports have confirmed an active ruin guard presence in this area, even though this is far beyond their normal area of activity. Sergeant sent someone to find out just where these ancient machines might have come from. It appears that they simply left their ruin and marched off all of a sudden.
So did somebody wake them up?
As I say, the reason is still unclear. Moreover, the ruin in question is of the especially spooky variety. Strange noises are often heard coming from within. As such, we are not permitted to investigate until the order comes through from headquarters.
É melhor ter cuidado, né? Nossa senhora, que resposta escrota, mano.
In any case, the only sensible strategy in the meantime is to increase Millilith patrols. We must not let innocent civilians come to harm.
That's a good point. Ruin guards are probably pretty dangerous for regular folk.
Ainda bem que a gente não é uma pessoa normal, né?
I'm very grateful indeed for the offer, but it just wouldn't be worth the risk.
Oh, don't worry about that. This one beats up ruin guards for breakfast.
É verdade.
Is that so? Well, if you're genuinely offering, I did see some ruin guard footprints on the hillside. But since then I've been too busy warning passers-by to investigate myself.
Footprints, eh? Interesting. We'll take the case.
While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail. On behalf of the Millilith, I salute you, traveler. You have my gratitude. I will rendezvous with you once I have finished my patrol.
Nossa, pegadas?
This footprint is huge. It has to be the one that guy was talking about. And here's another one.
Ok.
Yep. Seems the ruin guard.
Mais pra cá.
Trail of ruin guard footprints leads us here.
Ele sentou?
A ruin guard over there.
Era só um? Ah, que pai, eu achei que era o mais.
Era isso? Que bosta!
Well, that's one down. Let's keep looking around. Maybe we'll find some more.
Tá uma criança aqui? Que porra é essa, velho?
Hey you! Check this out! Isn't it awesome? What is he wearing?
É, não parece muito de Liu essas roupinhas, né? Principalmente essa touca.
I've never seen one this close before. Have you ever seen one?
É um guarda-ruína sem energia, cuidado, ele é muito perigoso.
Mr. Cyclopses are crazy strong. No bad guys can escape from these guys. That's Mr. Cyclops. Oh, that's cute.
É mesmo?
Wait, what? Do people seriously call them that? Yep, my brother said so. And he's the best toy seller in the whole world. It's his job to sell this kind of stuff.
O seu irmão vende brinquedo, mas ele vende brinquedo desse tipo. Isso não é um brinquedo, né?
He's at the Institute for Toy Research in Liyue. That's where Mr. Cyclops has come from. It's always nice to meet someone else who likes toys. So tell me, where'd you get your toy from? Must be a pretty new kind, huh?
Ele acha que
I've never
Paimon
seen
é
one
um
that can fly and
brinquedo.
talk before. Yeah, Paimon is not a toy.
Greetings.
Que fofinho.
Have you found anything? Oh. A child? What's the situation here?
We just, found him.
Pois é.
You shouldn't be out here, boy. There are killing machines in the area. It's extremely dangerous.
Killing machines? You mean ones that look like this?
Exatamente,
Precisely.
né? Que não é um
And
brinquedo.
including this one. It's not moving now, but if it were to wake up, the consequences would be...
You take that back! Mr. Cyclops is not a killing machine. He's one of the good guys.
Mr. Cyclops?
We shouldn't be talking to this guy. If he's saying mean things about Mr. Cyclops, he's definitely a bad man.
Acho que você tá com as coisas um pouquinho invertidas, meu querido.
I've always been hopeless at dealing with children.
Well then, why don't you get back to your normal job and leave us to do the babysitting?
It seems I have
Nossa,
no
em
other
inglês ela
choice.
falou de, tipo,
Very
ser a
well.
babá dele,
I will
sabe?
continue with my patrol. Please escort the child to somewhere safe. It's much too dangerous here.
The mighty Mr. Cyclops scared off the bad guys once again!
É, seria ótimo saber o nome dele, né?
My name's Tusser. I came all the way from Snezhnaya to look for my brother in Liyue. But I'm all on my own.
Ele é um garoto de
And I don't know where
Snezhnaya?
to find him. You came all the way from Snezhnaya?
Sozinho?
I think this is the part where I give you this. There you go. What is it? Looks heavy. What the?
Quanta amora, muita amora.
My brother said I should take it with me. He said, find a nice person to give this to, and they will take good care of Tusser. Your brother makes a good point. Still, it's hard to believe you made it all this way armed with nothing but a few bags of Mora.
Pois é.
Your family must be super rich. Paimon never knew you could make so much Mora from selling toys. Yay! Thanks, nice guy.
Mano, que
Alright.
doideira é essa que a criança
Now,
veio de
we gotta
Snezhnaya
make a
até aqui
pinky promise.
sozinha?
You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, I throw you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again.
Ah, tem a musiquinha.
That one nursery rhyme kinda says all you need to know about Snezhnayan culture.
Pois é, né?
If we weren't your babysitters before, we sure as heck are now. But where should we look for your brother?
Bom, talvez em Liyue, né? Em um lugar que tem uma forte ligação com o Snezhnaya, o Banco do Norte. Faz sentido, né?
Yeah. Alright, off we go. Alright. Finally, now I get to see my brother.
Mano, a criança perdida no meio das montanhas, velho.
That seems a little inappropriate, don't you think, sir? How can you...
Relax. Once in a while can't hurt. It'll be
What is he doing here? Yay, my brother!
Oi?
I know that voice. Why, if it isn't my little brother too, sir. My goodness. What a nice surprise, Tusser. I thought I would have to wait till I return home before seeing you again. How are the others? Sister Tonia and Brother Anton? Is everybody keeping well?
They miss you a lot. Tonya prays for you every day at dinner.
Oh, meu
Wait
Deus.
a second. What are you doing here in Liyue, Tusser?
Nossa,
How have I not heard anything
que
about
raciocínio
this?
rápido, hein, Childe?
Well, what happened was, I saw a boat that looked like it was selling toys, so obviously I thought you were on board. And then, when I got off, I just kept walking and walking, and then I found a Mr. Cyclops. Mr. Cyclops scared off a bad guy, and then I found this nice guy to help me come look for you.
O Sir é o irmão do
Suddenly
Childe.
Paimon doesn't feel so bad about taking Tusser's money.
Tusser, what you did was extremely dangerous.
Ai, pai,
I'm
mano.
so
Puta
happy
que
to
pariu.
see you, really, I am, but please, promise me you won't do anything like this ever again.
Okay, I promise. Please don't be mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. I just care about your safety, that's all. If you hadn't met these nice people, things could have been a lot more dangerous for you, Tusser. I hope you said a big thank you to them.
Yep, I always remember my pleases and thank yous.
Bom,
Oh, so you did notice we were here. You were just ignoring us. Gotcha.
Forgive me, it's always family first where I'm from. Don't take it personally.
Tudo
I
bem,
know
vai,
we've had our
mas-
differences up to now, but
né?
a few minor quibbles aside, we get on quite well, don't you think? Come on, you know I'm just a pawn in all that, just doing my part. As for who wins, who loses, and how each side deals with the consequences, I prefer to leave all that up to the ones playing the game. I'm much more interested in who wins and who loses when it comes to our little sparring matches.
Sounds like you're ready to get your butt kicked again.
calma, pai,
You're
mano.
forgetting something about me. I, Tartaglia, spend every second getting stronger. Don't expect to have it quite so easy next time.
Gente do céu.
You aren't gonna fight now, are
Calma,
you?
galera. A gente tá no meio do banco.
Maybe not right now.
Tá
Not while my
segurada.
kid brother is watching.
Why do you want to fight the nice guy? Are you guys enemies?
No, not at all. Allow me to formally express my sincerest gratitude for taking care of my darling brother. His safety matters very much to me.
Eu consigo entender como é se preocupar com alguém da sua família.
So anyway, Paimon has a question. Tooser said something about you being a toy seller. What's that all about? Aren't you supposed to be one of the Fatui's harbinger?
Yes, about that. Shh, look. I
Cala
only
a
told him
boca,
that so that he'll
Paimon.
look up to me. In the eyes of a child, working with toys must be the best job imaginable, right? I don't want my family to have anything to do with the Fatui's, or should I say Snezhnaya's, darker side. The older ones already know that I serve the Tsaritsa. But Tooser is still so young, and in his eyes... As I was
Os
saying,
outros irmãos que
I
ele
remain
falou, né?
Snezhnaya's greatest expatriate toy seller, currently attached to the Liyue branch of our Institute for Toy Research.
That's right. My brother's the greatest. He's Mr. Cyclops' bestest friend.
Just humor me in front of Tooser, if you would be so kind. Yes, Ekaterina. I will deal with the issue of that outstanding payment right away.
Hey, slinking off, are we?
But Master Child, would it not be a little improper to ask you to deal with debt collection?
A bet is a bet, isn't it? And if you lose a bet with an agent, well, you might as well get a little exercise out of it.
Are you going off to sell toys now?
That's right. As much as I'd love to catch up a little longer, Tooser, duty calls. I'm sure Mr. Nice Guy here will be happy to keep you company while I'm out, though.
Oi, eu virei babá agora?
So we still need to keep babysitting for you? Sure, I really like this guy. And anyway, he made a pinky promise to take good care of me.
Até você encontra seu irmão.
Well, it sounds like Tooser really likes you, and that you've already made a pinky promise to take good care of him anyway. Then I'm in your debt. Here, take this as Tooser's entertainment fund. I want him to have a good time while he's in
fundo
Liyue,
de
so take him
diversão.
anywhere he wants. If need be, you may find me by the river near Qingshu Pool. I'll see you both around.
2000 anos depois.
Found him! There's Child! Wait, he's talking to the treasure hoarders?
You know what I'm here for, I trust.
Oh, you got lip. Making us guess, are you? If you want to join up, let me just say this first. Dandy kid like you ain't welcome.
Oh, what a commendable imagination. Well, in the Tsaritsa's name, I suppose I should forgive you country bumpkins for your ignorance. For I am...
Brother! You're selling them toys, aren't you, brother? That's so cool. I've always wanted to watch you work.
Well, why, yes, of course. For the greatest toy salesman in Snezhnaya.
So cool.
Huh? You playing games, pretty boy?
So, will you buy or not? The toys that Snezhnaya produced 3 months ago will run you, yes, 600,000 mora, to be paid in full.
Toys? And how much money?
Wow.
É, de
Is
fato,
that what it's
parece
gonna cost
pouquinho
to fix that
demais,
head of
assim, né?
yours?
Look at that, spreading joy and laughter to everyone. That's what toy selling's all about.
I'll
Mano,
say it
esse
again.
moleque não tem a
Toys
menor
from
percepção da
Snezhnaya,
realidade,
3
velho.
months prior, 600,000 mora paid in full.
Yeah, no. Sorry, sales boy. The same joke isn't funny twice. Or were you always cruising for a bruising?
All right then, I'll make things a little easier for you. I'll join the treasure hoarders. Perhaps you'll be more willing to pay when we're...
Would you listen to yourself? You think we just let any old person into the treasure hoarders?
Eles não
I'm
sabem
not so
quem o
sure you
Childe
can
é?
hack it.
Eu entendi que
Well
não,
then,
mas é
why don't
muito
you put me
estranho
to
que eles
the
não
test,
saibam
dear
quem o Childe
seniors?
é.
I like to think of myself as quite talented in the field of treasure hunting.
Looks like you're not gonna pack it up until someone packs you in. All right then. Show us what you got. Truth be told, we've set up a shop here because there's a fine little loot cave nearby. But the treasure hasn't been easy to get at. We've been at it. If you think you're up to snuff, why don't you have a crack at it on our behalf? Of course, that means that once you got it, it's ours. Don't try to sneak off with the prize now.
Come on. If we can't do it, do you really think this guy stands a chance?
An
Cara, tá
initiation
muito
test,
estranho
eh?
isso, hein?
Interesting. It's been a while since I've been assessed by someone else.
The loot's on the opposite cliff. We're gonna hang back here and watch the show.
Huh, no problem. Don't blink though, or you might miss it.
É um teste contra o tempo? Legal. Era isso, gente?
Que bosta!
Era isso?
Well, I have the goods. Here you go. So how'd I do? Pretty well, I'd say.
Brother, what do we do? This fellow
Esse
isn't
sujeito não
normal.
parece normal.
Please, hold on a moment, sir. We need to discuss something amongst ourselves. He ain't here for an initiation. He just wanted to show off.
Honestly, we'd be no match for him if he wanted a fight.
Guys, do you think that maybe we're being robbed?
I don't know. Surely he wouldn't have come here all dressed up like that if he was only after us. Unless maybe his words have hidden meaning.
Snezhnaya, 3 months, 600,000. Oh, I get it. It was insider talk. I remember.
Pô, mas vocês também são meio burro de não ter entendido a referência antes, hein?
Snezhnayan Bank about 3 months ago, and still hasn't repaid it.
So this guy must be the debt collector. But why didn't he just say so? What's with...
And that's where you're still green. See, in a lot of professions like this, people speak in code to protect the privacy of their...
Makes sense. Owing money is pretty embarrassing.
This guy isn't one to mess with, I tell you. He's a professional. Way too
Esse é o mais
professional.
inteligentinho, aparentemente, viu?
So, Mr. Salesman, my apologies, but we can't have you joining us.
Oh? I didn't pass? I must say, I never imagined that the treasure hoarders would have such strict entry requirements.
No, it's not that. What we mean is that you're too big a fish for our little pond. But we fully understand the situation with the, toys, sir. We'll fetch...
I see. Well then, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. We get paid, and everyone stays
Não é
happy.
possível que o
A
teste do
wonderful
personagem
outcome,
foi
wouldn't you say?
aquilo. Eu não usei uma habilidade dele, eu planei.
Yes. Couldn't agree more, sir.
That's my brother for you. Toy sellers are so cool.
Ah, Master Childe, you're here. A new batch of fresh recruits have just...
Hey now, keep your voice down. Can't you see I'm entertaining some clients over here?
E que tem o meu irmão ali
Clients?
atrás.
Well, anyway, the Motherland has dispatched a new batch of recruits to Liyue. They've just arrived, and I'm afraid we must trouble you to speak to them.
Do I have to? Now is hardly the best time.
I must apologize for troubling you, Master Childe, but they are already waiting for you
sou do
south of
passe de
Lingju
índio.
Pass. Every new batch of recruits must be baptized by the Tsaritsa's will, through the words of her harbingers. This has always been our rule. At present, Master Childe, you are the only harbinger in Liyue. Please, everyone is standing in formation and waiting for you to bestow this honor upon them.
Well, all right then, I'll go.
Interessante, eu não
Just
lembrava
give me a
disso.
moment to catch up with my brother, and I'll be right with you.
Do you have to keep working?
Yes, too, sir. We have a group of new toy sellers fresh in from the motherland, and I need to go teach them the ropes.
Wow, that's great! When I grow up, I want to be a toy seller too. Can I go listen?
I'm afraid
Não,
you're still too
aparentemente você
young,
vai ter
too,
que vir
sir.
comigo e ser
I'm not
babá em
sure if you'd
algum
understand
canto.
much of it, and most of
né?
it's rather boring anyhow. Why don't you go play with the Traveler instead? Sound good? Please.
No.
I'll compensate you.
Não.
But...
I really do have to go now, too, sir. A lot of people are waiting to see me. I'll see you around, all right?
Tadinho.
Child
Mas ele
really
não tem
dotes
culpa
on
do
his
irmão
brother.
bizarro que ele tem,
But
né?
now he's gotta ditch him again. Must be a really tough job.
Eu imagino que esconder seja mais difícil ainda. Se ele fosse honesto, não teria tantos problemas.
Yeah, you're right.
Isso é verdade, o
He
problema
hasn't
era
done himself
a
any
criança
favors with the
entender,
whole
né?
toy seller cover story. To think he'd go this far just to prevent his family from seeing his dark side.
É um pouco super protetor.
But he has good intentions, doesn't he?
O Childe ele é um personagem que divide... Mano, o moleque subiu?
Alô, Polícia Federal!
Oh, não, isso não pode.
Alô, Polícia Federal!
Chegando aqui a gente acha ele mesmo, né? Não fuja assim de novo, seu irmão vai ficar preocupado com você.
My brother's giving his speech.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and you will stop at nothing to bring Snezhnaya victory. You shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north, as strong as the hoarfrost of Zepolyarny Palace. You will chill the very marrow in our enemies' bones.
Nossa.
Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthlessness, and meticulousness. For the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like...
Puta merda.
like kites and rattledrums, who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops in the marketplaces of Valeeeeu.
Uh-huh. Kites are really fun, too.
Nada mais fez sentido.
This is, of course, an analogy. As they say, the marketplace, too, is a battlefield. So as your sales manager here in Valeeeeu, I demand that you obey my every order. A refusal shall be considered a betrayal, and the price for betrayal is to be dishonorably discharged from the Valeeeeu Institute of Toy Research.
Whoa, that's really strict. Won't people be really sad if they get fired from the Institute?
Digamos que elas não seriam demitidas, né?
Seeking to please everyone pleases no one at all. Time to try something else. Forget it. Perhaps a round of hands-on training will suit us.
Hands-on training?
After all, a strong body is the proof of one's capacity.
Hey, did he just say that we're doing hands-on training?
Desesperadaço,
A
né?
Harbinger wants to spar with us personally? Well, what an honor.
I can't believe it. Are recruits like us really worthy?
Am I hearing a hint of objection to this idea?
Acho que eles estão mais com medo mesmo, né?
That's the spirit. Now come at me, you lot.
Pra quem não sabe, o Childe ele tem duas formas, né? Uma é a forma de ataque perto e a outra é a forma de ataque mais longe.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Por causa do escudo ele não vai dar dano nenhum.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
You can run, but you can't.
Looks like I went too far.
Well then.
E aí a ult dele também muda, né, de aspecto conforme é a arma que ele tá usando, né?
Yes, sir. Excellent. And you all almost managed to get me limbered up. In other words, you've done well for new recruits.
Thank you, Lord Harbinger.
Oh, Lord Revenger.
All right, hush now. Now then, I wish you all glorious victory for Snezhnaya, for Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and for yourselves. Dismissed!
Brother, you are amazing!
Oh, Tusser, what in the world are you doing here?
Rapaz,
There
essa
I
missão
was
tá
thinking
ficando
that the
grande e
Traveler had
meio
taken you to
que
play at Wang Xuan.
parece que não vai pra lugar nenhum, né?
That's some terrible acting.
I told you, didn't I? I never pass on an opportunity to improve my strength. I'm not the man I was when we first met.
Mas eu vejo que você não usou toda a sua força porque eu não vi aquela armadura preta.
You must mean my foul legacy transformation. It puts a great strain on my body, so it's best saved for crucial moments. I still haven't fully recovered from the injuries I suffered when I used it at the Golden House. Anyway, I'm no Senora. I don't use lethal force against recruits. Come on now.
The foul legacy transformation? Does it make you stronger than Mr. Cyclops? You could say that.
Só pouquinho, eu acho, né?
I want to be cool like you.
Now, too,
Eles estão falando daquela transformação que o Childe passa durante o desafio, né? E ele bota a máscara e tal.
I can teach you, but think carefully first. Why do you want to fight?
I want to protect Sister Tonya.
That's a
que
good answer,
fofinho.
Tuser. When I return to Snezhnaya, I will start teaching you fighting techniques. Then you'll have to protect Tonya for me. How does that sound?
Leave it to me.
You know, Tuser's a good kid when he's not being so stubborn.
Ah, mas toda
You've had
criança
a
é
nice
pouco
long
teimosa,
time
né?
here in Liyue, haven't you, Tuser? Isn't it about time that you took the boat back home?
But you've been so busy, and we didn't get any time to play together yet.
Pois é, a pessoa que ele mais veio pra cá ver,
Tuser,
ele quase
you know
não
I'm
viu.
very busy at work. And hasn't it been fun traveling all over the place with a proper traveler?
He's just worried he won't be able to keep up the toy seller act for...
Well, how about this? If you just do one little thing for me, I'll be a good boy and go back home.
Oh dear, who taught this little devil to bargain? All right, what'll it be?
Take me to visit the Institute of Toy Research.
Nossa, agora você se
Means
fudeu,
that
Childe.
ruin that the Millilith was talking about? The one where all the ruin guards were coming from?
Done deal. After
Nossa.
all, you've come all this way for me, Tuser.
Você
As your
aceitou de
brother,
boas assim?
it's only right for me to grant you one last wish before you leave.
Exactly.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Não vai dar merda isso daí.
It doesn't seem like the best place
Vai
for
dar
kids.
merda isso daí, Childe.
Já avisei que vai dar merda isso.
You should come along too, traveler. This time, it's Tuser's turn to take you sightseeing.
Ah, pode ir, mano. Tô de boas, vai lá.
Yes, the Institute of Toy Research is not far at all from Lingju Pass. Now, traveler, you're not the sort of
Filha da
person
mãe,
who's
que lógica é
disappointed
essa?
kid now.
The brothers are ganging up on us again.
Here we are. Welcome to Liyue's Institute of Toy Research.
Yeah, we're here! I can already hear the sounds of machinery inside. Awesome!
Ah, a entrada não parece nada suspeita, né? Um buraco na pedra.
Based on my limited understanding, I believe this is one of Dottoro's research facilities. Dottore is another one of the Fatui harbingers. He loves tinkering with old things. It's a personal passion of his. So, he converted these ruins into a ruin guard research lab.
So the ruin guards are built by the Fatui?
No, they have much closer connections to the Abyss. So, strictly speaking, they're as much our enemies as anyone else's. We just do research,
Dottore
nothing
já
more.
apareceu na história,
As to why
ainda
the
não
ruin
aqui
guards
nessa
have been
história
moving
que a gente
outside of
tá
this area recently.
assistindo no canal,
I can only imagine that he's
mas na
gotten
história
bored
do
of playing
jogo
around with them
já
and has
apareceu.
lost interest in this
Conforme a
place.
gente avançar um pouquinho mais na história, a gente vai conhecer ele e ele vai aparecer aqui no canal.
But at least this explains why you were totally okay with bringing Tuser here.
Inclusive, se vocês lembrarem, esse doutor é aquele lá que cuidou da Colei.
I wouldn't go
Lembram
quite
que a
that
Colei
far.
ficou um tempo
I
sendo
actually
cuidada
have no
pelos
idea
Fatuis
what
antes
this
de ser
place is
mandada
like
pro
on the inside.
Tignari? Então, foi por esse doutor também.
So, are you or are you not worried about your brother's safety?
Of course I am. But no matter what the danger is, I will parry it. Isn't that what any older brother would do? Even Tuser understands that, now that he knows what he's fighting for. It's the very same reason that's been nestled in my own heart for so many years.
What are you guys chatting about? Come on, let's go in!
All right, follow me.
Brother, someone was saying that Mr. Cyclops is a killing machine.
Were they now? What a silly thing for them to say. And you shouldn't go repeating it either, Tuser. You're far too young to be talking about such violent topics.
Yeah, I knew that
Pois
they
é,
were
né,
lying
Childe?
anyways. Mr. Cyclops is here to defeat the bad guys and protect the world. He's my favorite toy.
Right. With Mr. Cyclops around, the bad guys won't ever get you.
That's right. Okay, I'm
No
going to go play
fundo,
with Mr.
apesar de
Cyclops
ser um
now.
cara do mal, é fofinho.
Hey, Tuser, wait up!
É, eu acho que... Puta que pariu, velho.
Fudeu de vez!
There's another path over there. Let's move. Yeah.
Mano, o moleque tá ali, velho. Puta a quantidade de guarda aqui, velho.
Was that you?
That's right. But give me a moment over here, Tuser. I need to make sure that everything's safe. Maybe I shouldn't have spoiled him quite so much.
Mano, que agonia, velho. Parece que a criança vai ser jantada pelos negócios, mano.
Those ruin guards have all been strung up. Where are they being taken to?
E aqui a gente consegue...
See that big stone cube in front of you? I need your help.
Yay! Toy really gonna help my big brother out?
You bet. Now I'll count down from 3, and then we touch it together. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Eita, nós. Ah, agora você tem que esperar ele passar ali, aí ele vai interromper a passagem dos fios. Tá vendo?
What is that?
Pra cá eu não consigo vir. Aqui. Mano, a criança já viveu mais aventura que os caras da guilda dos aventureiros. Que a gente sempre salva e eles nunca fizeram nada.
Fun for you, maybe. We were all scared to death.
What's over there? Wow, this room is huge! Is this where Mr. Cyclops takes his friends when they come to visit?
Cara de
It is
fudeu.
impressive, isn't it? Now, how about a little game of hide and seek?
Huh? Now? But...
Do
I
nada,
have a
né?
surprise for you, you know.
A surprise? Oh, what sort of...
Don't worry, you'll have the chance to look for it later. But before that, you have to close your eyes, turn around, and count down from 60.
Okay, 60 is a really long time, though.
A gente vai ter 60 segundos pra cacetar os caras aqui. É isso? Vocês podem levantar,
60,
queridos?
59, 58...
There's not much time. Let's clear all these hazards out.
Cara, vem mais?
12, 10...
Hey, no cheating! You skipped a few numbers, you little rascal.
No. All right. 15, 14, 13...
Huh? Give me another 10 seconds, Tooser. Still hiding.
Huh. Now who's the cheater? All right. 10 seconds, that's it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming, ready or not?
Whoa.
This is everything I've ever dreamed of! It's Mr. Cyclops' world!
Wow.
Caralho.
He actually pulled it off. And the way he knocked those ruin guards around was like they really were kids' toys. But Paimon wonders if he'll be alright after using the Foul Legacy transformation
Então, ele falou que ele não tava nem recuperado 100% ainda, né?
Boy, if these Mr. Cyclopses weren't so big, I'd sure love to take one home.
Não precisa, pô. Você tá melhor sem eles.
Wait, where'd he go? Where'd my brother go?
Ué, foi se
Aren't you
esconder.
guys supposed to be playing hide and seek?
Exatamente, Paimon. É a minha
That's
pergunta.
right. I was so excited that I forgot all about our game. Well, let's go look for him together, okay?
It's a good thing that you two found me first. Looks like using the Foul Legacy transformation while I was still injured took more out of me than I thought. I have no idea what I'd do if Tooser saw me like this. Look at me, deflated as a burst balloon.
Não teme que eu te derrote? Vale a pena lutar
Like
assim?
I said, I can never pass on an opportunity to test my limits. And that's why I, Tartaglia, am always getting stronger. Anyway, childhood dreams are all too easily shattered. Even if you just leave them be, they will fall to pieces all by themselves. So someone has to protect them, right? If you make a promise, you keep it. If you make a mistake, you apologize. And if you give someone a dream, you defend it to the end. That is what family is all about, isn't it? remind you of something, did I?
Não dá pra falar que ele tá errado, né, gente?
Tough guy act already? You need to see a doctor right away, mister.
A fine suggestion, but first, I have a little something for Tooser. Please give it to him on my behalf.
Huh? Is this a Mr. Cyclops action figure?
Indeed. I had made
ele
it to
fez
order by a
bonequinho
smith
do Sr.
some time
Ciclope.
back. I had intended to give it to him on my return to Snezhnaya, but it seems that it would make a better souvenir at this point.
Wow. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Childe's family are really lucky to have him, aren't they?
Por isso que eu falei, ele é muito divisor de opinião, sabe? Tipo, você acha ele fofo de um lado e um cuzão pelo outro. Você fez uma prova de dedinho, manteve a vida toda. Serei jogado no chão.
The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again. Ah, that nursery rhyme brings back so many delightful memories. Tooser taught you that one, did he? All right.
Peraí, ele vai embora sem falar tchau pro irmão?
I can't find him anywhere. Where did he go?
Ele já voltou.
Why? Why would he leave without me?
Muitas pessoas querem comprar o Sr. Ciclope.
So he had to leave in a real hurry. He didn't abandon you here on purpose.
Oh. Well, that's great.
Desculpinha fajuta, hein?
I was kind of hoping we could play here a little longer.
Ele deixou seu presente. Ah, tá.
Wow, look at this! I never knew that they made Mr. Cyclops in this.
Eu acho que eles não fizeram a animação do bonequinho, né? Porque, tipo, a mão das pessoas tá sempre coberta.
It's my very own Mr. Cyclops!
You're really loving it, huh?
You bet! My brother is the best big brother ever!
You had a tour of Valeeeeu, you met your brother, visited the Institute of Toy Research, and got yourself a souvenir. Now that's what we tour guides call the perfect trip. Do you think you're ready to head back to Snezhnaya now?
Don't worry. I know I can't get my way all the time. That'd just be annoying for everyone else. So, let's go.
Sir, young Master Tooser, I've been waiting for you.
Did Childe send you?
That's correct. Master Childe instructed me to arrange for young Master Tooser's return trip. Please, come this way.
Who are you? My big brother always tells me never to go off with strangers.
Entendi. Aí você entra num barco que você não conhece ninguém, sai andando pelo mundo e aí você fala isso depois. Oxi.
Yeah, that's because I've known who you are all along.
What?
My brother told us all about you in a letter he sent back home. Sister Tonya read it to me. I actually recognized you the moment I saw you. I just couldn't remember your name.
Ô louco, ele falou de nós?
Twist of fate.
Ô louco.
Young Master Tooser, the boat to Snezhnaya will dock soon. We'd best prepare for boarding.
Gee, time really flies when you're having fun.
Fofinho. Quando ele é só uma criança, ele não tem culpa de nada, né?
I'll wait for you back home. You definitely have to come visit Snezhnaya sometime.
Se Deus quiser, um dia a gente chega lá, meu querido.
Pinky promise?
Faltam uns anos ainda, mas vamos tentar,
promise,
né?
You keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, Paimon throws you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again.
It's a promise then.
Bye-bye, Tooser. Have a safe trip.
E aí acho que acaba, né? Oh, ele vai falar com a gente?
Childe? So you were here this whole time? What are you hiding for? Why didn't you come and say goodbye?
Partings are special moments. If he spent his final moments in Liyue seeing me all haggard and weak like this, that's not a memory I want him to leave with. Still, it is a shame that I couldn't see him off by myself. I should have been the one taking him back. I do have subordinates to escort him, but I still feel a little uneasy.
Jeez, don't you think you've spoiled him enough already?
I can't quite explain it, but somehow I felt much more at ease leaving him in your care. And to think that not long ago we... Ah, yes, I almost forgot.
Eu acho muito legal, muito importante pro enredo do jogo, como nós e o Childe, a gente tem uma relação conflituosa, mas amigável ao mesmo tempo. A gente treta e a gente se protege quer ajudar um ao
One
outro.
other thing.
Eu acho isso
Don't
muito
forget our promise
interessante
now.
pra história num
Let's have a
geral, sabe?
rematch when we get the chance. This time, with my honor as a harbinger on the line.
You best go rest up first. Don't come crying to us when you lose all over again.
Regardless of who wins or loses our next bout, I'd also like to invite you over to my home. I'll introduce you to my other siblings, Tonya and Anthon. They're great kids, and I'm very proud of them both.
We'll take you up on that offer.
Eu espero muito que quando a gente chegar em Snednai, a gente consiga de fato conhecer a família dele, né?
I'm sure that he'll be very excited to see you too. Well, that settles it. I'm looking forward to it. Farewell, my friends. Till we meet again. In Snezhnaya.
A gente vai se encontrar antes, isso a gente já sabe, né? Mas é isso, galera. A gente vai ficando por aqui então. Terminamos a missão lendária do Childe. Muito obrigado pra você que assistiu até aqui. Não esquece, desce aqui, deixa um like, deixa um comentário, se inscreve para não perder os próximos vídeos. E se você puder compartilhar o canal, eu vou ser muito grato. Muito obrigado sempre, até a próxima. Valeu! Falou!